So what are some things that you've learned as far as, cybersecurity, what people need to do? Or like have you implemented anything since starting to work on the show?
Hell yeah. Everything. I don't like to FaceTime unless it's with my daughter. I'm not really fond of FaceTime like that. I'm really not. They also said that just because your computer might be off or it's asleep and you're not using it, being that it's still connected to the Wi-Fi, someone can still hop into it, snatch your IP address. So the good thing is to turn off everything. And they also said do not keep photos stored on devices that are connected to the Wi-Fi. So basically, you'll take a picture, immediately put it on a flash drive, and you store it, or store it on a computer that you don't use Wi-Fi with at all. So just little things like that, leaving the phone up, always put my phone face down. Just never know nowadays, man. People are crazy.
Well, it looks like your job is like behind the desk. So I mean, do you get a lot of action in this show, or maybe just this episode?
Yeah, I do, man. Actually, there's an episode where you see me, throw a punch here and there, and I do battle it out sometimes. So yeah, you do. And I'm not just behind the desk all the time. I do sometimes go out on the field with it. Not even sometimes, a lot. If Avery and Elijah, James and their characters, if they have to go out in the field, sometimes me and Charlie, we have to go because we might have to do something there, or they might need us there. If we don't go, then we're usually right here in C-Talk, and it's crazy because they're video chatting with us and we're video chatting back, and we're telling them like, go in here. I see this, Avery, go left. So it's a lot of that too. So you get it. It's pretty well rounded. I'm pretty much involved in a lot of stuff. So tech stuff, action stuff. Me and Elijah running through subway trains, and it's a lot of high, intense energy that you feel. So it's great.
You've done filming before even something airs. Is it hard to work in a vacuum like that, or is it maybe really good?
Actually, I like it like that because I'm a organized person. So being that we've done all the work for 5 months, now I want to enjoy it. I want to sit down. I want to watch it with America. I want to tune in and see what they see. And if we were still going on, it'd be more things on my mind. Like, okay, damn. Like if we're still on set and it's Wednesday, but we got night shoots. It's like, well, who has a monitor on the side of set so I can watch it while I'm doing a whole new scene that's totally separate from that. So it's kind of like a clear of the mind. It's like, let's knock it all out. Perfect. It's out the way. Now let's go promote. Now let's sit back and watch the show. So I love that it's like that. I love that it's broken down like that. It's so organized. So I like it like that. And we get to tweet and we get to interact with the people more. We don't have to worry about going to work the next morning and doing lines. It's already done. I like shooting up in advance. It's perfect.
The CSI franchise has like a pretty good track record. What goes behind your decision to sign on as a series regular for something that could potentially run for 15 years, right?
It's funny,
that's
man.
A lot.
Every time I do interviews for this, everyone tells me. Matter of fact, Anthony Anderson, I just saw him the other day. We were doing something for Brand Jordan, and he said, your ass gonna grow old doing CSI, right? That's just what it is. You're gonna look up, and you're gonna be 36. Seriously, you're gonna grow old on that show. Your daughter is gonna be going to college. Your ass is still gonna be filming. That's just what it is. So I was dying laughing. I'm like, dang. So I'm, we go to 22. We shoot 10 months out of 12. You're pretty much a real full-on officer at that time. I'm gonna really feel like I'm a real-life agent. So, yeah. When you think about that, for me, it was a blessing. I was hosting BET's 106 in Park. Got the call. Stepped back in my dressing room. I thought it was a lie. It was like, the creator of CSI was BET. I'm like the creator. And then I hop on the phone, and it was Anthony. He was talking to me and telling me what he needed from me out of the character Nelson. I said, cool. It took me 10 minutes. Didn't study the lines, nothing. We had to go. Read them. I told my boy, I said, look at it. Was it good? He said, yeah. I said, I trust you. Send it. I got to go back before they get back on commercial. Sent it to him. Anthony hit me back within an hour and said, hey, studio went crazy. When can you get to LA? And I was like, all right, cool. I'm ready. And I approach everything I do modest, real humble, I don't want to be like, oh my God, and you get there and it's like you don't live up to the expectation, or maybe your own performance you don't live up. So for me, I just, okay, then I went and Googled Anthony and I said, oh, this is his shit. This is his. Okay, we're not playing. So then it was on after that. It was on. Then I was like, it's a blessing for me to, come from music and then do movies and then, do 2 years of television hosting as a rapper, and then from that to jumping right into this. CSI, it's like you didn't walk, you jumped into the ocean. You jumped all the way in, so it's a blessing to be here and try to carry on that torch. And like you said, hopefully we can go for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. We all would love that.
I'm laughing because you said 36 is old.
Yeah, I'm 28 now, so I couldn't. I was like, man, 8 years, like, that's wow, that's dope. Yeah, I would love to do that. I haven't done that before. I would love to do that. To be on one show, one team, the same crew, same castmates, knocking out, doing something you love to do. Yeah, for 8 years, I mean that's a blessing. I think everybody who gets into the television business as an actor or actress, you want that.
So can you talk a little bit about working with, you have some real pros here like Patricia and James and Peter. Can you talk about working with them?
Of course, man, I could break it down. Charlie first, good guy. Love working with Charlie Kuntz. Talented. I can't wait for people to see more of him, especially for the people who've seen him on TV before. He's just a funny dude. And he was the first person when I got here, when I got out of my wardrobe fitting, I said, I need to meet, Crummets. Who's Crummets? I want to meet him. Where is he? First person, because I knew that we had to have some type of connection. He was the first person I saw first. And we shook hands, and I said, all right, bro, well, let's go ahead and get it in. This is day one, and we goof off, we laugh. Even offset, if I'm watching something, he'll call me, you need to watch this movie, pal. You might not like it, but you can just check it out. And we just have fun. Then with James, same way. We try to connect outside of work, because a lot of people understand when you connect outside of work, it makes coming in work 20 times easier. 20 times easier. Me and James the same way. His daughter just had a birthday, his first birthday, so I'm texting him, calling him, oh man, you with the baby? Oh, where you at? Happy birthday, bro. He's like, oh, thanks, bro. It's like, so we really, this is like really what we do. And with Peter, same way. Peter's hilarious. Me and him have our own little thing too. Every time Peter has like a long monologue, he always steps up to me and goes, pray for me, baby. Pray for me. So it's like we all have like our little things that we do, and it makes it great. And even with like Patricia, same way. She just won her SAG award, and you see her, win her Golden Globe. Now she's on her way to picking up the Oscar. I said, I'm claiming it for her. I want her to pick it up. And it's just like you look at her, and it's just like this superstar actress, but she doesn't act like she has all that hardware. That's what makes her so unique and so dope. Like, okay, I did the SAG Awards. That was cool, but now it's time to work, and we're sitting here goofing off. We're talking about other stuff. We're singing, and it's the scene you guys are watching, serious scene. When they call cut, we're singing. And then we go right back into it. So it just shows you that what's important about teamwork and outside of the stage is almost more important than what's on the stage. And we all have that. And I don't think we're ever going to lose that, because we know how important that is.